welcome to another video with my bestie Jessie Gamers. We're going to have a few things in store today, nothing major. We'll try to save the caves throughout the series. So let's go ahead and get into the things we got to do today. We haven't decided totally on a name yet. We're thinking about Spiny on the Spino. And we're also going to dye it a color, but we don't know what color yet. I really like the green on the belly, so I don't want to get rid of that. I don't know which color dyes.
Yeah.
And then, what in the world? I got glitched into the mammoth. So,
sorry, Brandy.
When I was riding the mammoth, the Spino home, I noticed there was something that popped up kind of similar to the mammoth, that it's hydration buff enabled. So I'm going to see if that is the same thing as the mammoth or something similar. So it does stand up on its hind legs.
Oh, that's so cute! Whoa!
I don't want you to keep doing it.
Damn, she got a big mouth.
Okay, so let me try.
I got Tyrannosaurus. Damn. Oh, by the way, we got a new gorilla.
Oh
Gigi.
yeah, I got all. So you can get on.
You did?
Yeah, but anyway, I got on, and this is Gigi. This is now. Excuse me, ma'am. I'm trying to do a video of your happy self. Anyway, this is Grogo's new girlfriend. We're probably going to mate them and see what we can get some little Grogo and Gigi babies. But,
Yep.
I got on one day and she was a level 28. Couldn't pass that up. Sorry. High levels, I have a weakness for, especially if they had great stats. Let's get back to this. Swipe up. We'll stand on the hind legs on the left side. There you go. And it looks like it looks, and you can attack that way too. I think it deals a little bit more damage from what I could see. All right, and you swipe back up to sit down. Oh, that was its roar.
Whoops. There we go. It's so cute when it does that. She's so cute.
So I had to look more. Go ahead.
I got a big shark's tail in my face.
Stay right there. I'll do the level up on the Spino, and we'll see what kind of little thing it does.
Whoa! I ran right into Gord.
It's like it's doing a show off. Right, the next thing that we're gonna do is we need to get on the. Are you going with me, or do you want to end the video?
Yeah, I can go with you.
Okay, so we're gonna go get some honey, and I'm gonna show how to make cake for the snails. That's the only thing that snails will eat. And you may have, if you ever tame a snail, you have to make sure you have good supply of rock carrots, savo roots, the corn, I can't remember what it's called, I just know what it looks like, corn, and you have to have availability of honey and sap, because those are the main things that it calls for.
Yep.
And I'll show my
plus
method.
You need to make sure you have your tree stand built, and you make sure you have your sap thing built too as well.
One of our friends that was on the game before they quit has started playing again, so maybe they'll get to be featured in the video one day. Maybe we can do a cave run with them or something. It just depends on when they get on, because they live in Australia, so time can be a problem.
We can build a new base or something?
Yeah, him and Chuffle both built new bases. Hernan's quit again. We got a T-Rex near our base.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh, we gotta find a way to get rid of that.
It'll be alright. That Paraceratherium will probably take it out. Let me see.
Yeah. If not, Dargigas will take it out.
Yeah, that Paraceratherium is a level 11. The Rex is a level 2, and its health is dropping, so.
Oh, okay.
Now that we're here at the base, the tree base, the best way to get your honey is to have a beehive here. I think that on the console and the PC, you have to have like the giant bee things. I can't remember what they're called. I haven't really played console much. I would like to though. But you would get just a beehive on here, and then you would have your tree sap tap. Tree sap tap only has 20. If you want to go ahead and open that up, don't take it out, or you can take it out. I don't look. It only will hold up to 20. So if you want more sap, you may have to do multiple one of the tree sap taps. Now the beehive will generate and generate and generate. Notice that it only has 46 slots on here, but I have 297 slots filled. So basically 296 honey. It uses rare flowers to get the honey, so make sure that you have, and those rare flowers will stay for a while. So I'm just going to take all the honey that I can, and then because honey decays pretty quickly, I'm just going to go transfer the honey into Luna here. Any kind of honey or anything like that that you carry that dissolves, stick it in your mount until you get back to your base. That way you don't have to worry about it decaying on you before you can get back. Now, prime meat is the hardest thing to carry from one place to another because it decays so quickly. So if you want to get any kind of prime meat or prime fish, you have to do it close to your base.
Yeah. Go that fast.
Yeah, they go pretty fast. I crashed, so.
She crashed, y'all. She crashed and burned it, did. So I'm going to start recording here so that way I don't crash you all. And when we get back, I will start recording again because back in this redwood it gets a little glitch. Alright guys, we're back at base.
Okay, anyway, the Luna here, or whatever mount that you take, get it closest to the door as possible, or if you don't want to transfer your honey out of there, just get it somewhere closer to your cooking pot. But if you, for some reason, can't get your mount close enough to the cooking pot, get it close enough to one of your snails that you're going to be feeding, or another tame, and pull the honey in here to one of your creatures. So I'm going to pull all the honey and then I'll place it in this bird thing to keep it from decaying any faster. Okay, it wouldn't carry it all, so it carries it all if you put it in a snail, but whatever. Okay, so now whenever you make your cake, you need to make sure that you have the savo root, the rock carrot, and what is this corn called? Long grass, that's right. Okay, so you get your long grass, and you need quite a bit depending on how much you're going to make. I think it's like 2 per cake on each of those. So you put that in your cooking pot, and this also takes stimulants and fiber. It's a really long recipe. Let me get some more fiber real quick. And it takes a lot of fiber.
And how do you make the
Huh?
How do you make the stimulant? How do you make the stimulant?
Stimulant is stem berries and spark powder.
Oh, okay, that's
And
not bad.
you make it in a
Because you get plenty of them things.
mortar and pestle. Yeah. So
Yeah,
I'm
we
gonna.
get plenty of them.
I usually make 20 cakes at a time, so I'm gonna get enough. Sap for 20. And I can't remember how many stimulants it takes at a time, but it's at least 4 or 5. And it takes 1 bottle of water. So I'm gonna get the water. And just take it.
Yeah, you can use the jar bottles, or you can use the water skin thing. I don't know if you can use the canteen or whatnot, but I know you can use the jar and the skin thing for when you make stuff like that.
You can use the canteen.
Oh, okay, so you can use it. That's cool. It's probably just easier to use the canteen or the water jar because the water skin one leaks too fast sometimes. It doesn't stay in there as long. But if that's all you got to open it, then by all means you can. You also have to use water jars to not only make cake, but you have to use water jars to make kibble in that pot, and you have to use water jars to make paint as well.
Okay, so now, whenever you start the process with your cake, and you got all those ingredients, to know that you have all the correct ingredients, the top will actually start saying the cooking. So I might not get to use this honey here because it's about decayed, but... Alright, so now that I have everything finished, I'll go ahead and feed the snails. I've got to put this back in there. I only have to feed them 1 cake a piece.
Yeah, you only have to feed them once a day at 1 cake a piece.
No, once every other day. I feed them.
Yeah, well, what she said.
So just 1 cake, feed. And the good thing about having a snail, they make cement and paste, which they call it a catnip paste. And they also make organic polymer. Now the organic polymer only lasts for so long, and they only make it up to a certain point. After that it just decays, and then when it decays they'll start over. If you need something that has a lot of polymer, you need to wait until the slug has gotten that much polymer. That way that you can save on your obsidian and cement and paste.
Yeah.
Wait, I'm at the...
It's much easier to get it. The first couple, until you lead up to getting the treehouse and the sap thing and the beehive, it's pretty rough getting cement in place, but once you get all that and the snails, then you're like smooth sailing after that. So anything you need wood, cement, and paste for, all you gotta do is just go to them and they'll have like 100 pieces of it, so.
Today we'll go and do the daily pursuit for today, which is to fish. Come on, pull out. There we go. Oh, it's a level 25 too.
Oh, there comes the other one. Same color as the other one was.
Yeah, they probably
darker green.
They were probably that weird thing that they do where they split off. We're choosing names for our tames on single player, and I have several that don't have names. So I've already got one person. As a matter of fact, I plan to go see him here in a bit to feature him on the video. He's one of our friends on the game. So far, he has named my raptor Killer. So if anybody else has any intakes, just leave it in the comments on this video or my newest single player video that's I put out yesterday. I'm sorry.
Leave them down on mine, and I'll feed them to her too as well. So
Yes.
feel free to leave them on either one of ours. So
Jesse,
we still have yet to name our spinal, so we take any name into consideration. So,
and I mean, we don't have a large fan base. Mainly, this is to anybody that comes along that's watched our videos. If you don't find any or anybody come forward, we'll just come up with some names ourselves. But this is just to help the audience interact with us. Jesse, you can get off the tape.
oh, okay. Sitting there on Looney Loon in my own little world.
So we got both catch 3 fish. There's only 2 fish in here. 3. Found a third one. So
Ooh, there's a iguanodon, y'all. Kind of a weird looking one. It's level 26.
did you get a fishing pole?
Me?
Yeah.
No, I forgot to. I didn't know what we were. I knew what we was doing, but I didn't know how we was doing it. I should say.
Well, I just told you that we was just doing the pursuit and going here to fish.
I know. I think I can make one while
You were having
here.
you a blonde moment, even though you don't have blonde hair.
I know.
Look, I'm the one that's supposed to have that, not you. I'm the one with the blonde hair.
Yeah, well, blonde hair runs in my family, so, you know.
So you got
bound to
blonde
happen,
roots.
man.
That's what my dad says. He got blonde roots. Like he has room to talk because at one time he had blonde hair too.
I need some fiber. Whoa, hey, Tyrannosaurus.
I have a cat that's wanting to be involved with the video. That's why I keep starting and stopping and saying because somebody don't know how to leave me alone.
She never does.
No. She thinks if I sit in this chair, it is her cue that I'm supposed to give her all the lovings that she asks for every second that she is up here.
Oh, yep. Yeah, y'all. Drop down.
Stop biting me. You're being bad.
Yeah, don't mind that try.
I know, I love this view.
I'm kind of watching your back because there's a ferry over here. And it's not too far from where you're sitting, too. I'm gonna go take it out.
Okay, have fun. Don't die.
Alright. I'll try not to.
Whoa, okay. So I got the pursuit.
Actually, I probably better not because I'm glitching. Is there like a dock or something over there?
It looks like there might have been one at one time. Somebody hasn't been on in a decade or something. It's a level 14. Let's see who it belongs to. Belongs to somebody named Love Me Like Lucy. Tribe of Love Me Like Lucy. And then here's some of these ruins. Oh, I need to do that.
Oh, man. She must have found the explorer's note.
I did.
Nice.
It was something about Rockwell recipe.
Oh, wow. I'll have to get it when I'm done fishing. If I ever get fish with all these dang dinos moving.
There are no fish in the lake, so you're not gonna get any fish. We'll hop on Luna and go check at,
Okay.
Carno Island. Not Carno Island. Dead
Come
Island.
on. Yellow. Sorry, Looney. But I had to get rid of it. Man, I forgot how long of a ways out this is.
So, is somebody living here? There's a Rex.
I don't know, but they're crazy for living there.
Neck Eagle. What has he got this out here for?
Hell if I know.
Well, I got some scorpions and there's a couple Carnos. I'll let Jessie take a look at the Carnos. I'm sure she'll be happy to see them.
Oh, Carnos and Scorpies.
Here's some raptors. There's an alpha raptor. I'm going to take out the alpha raptor.
Whoa! We got raptors and Carnos after us.
Oh, Lord. I don't know if I can take all that. Well, Jessie, if I die, save my stuff.
I don't know, girl. That's a lot of carnage. Never mind. Don't worry, I got a gun. Oh.
Where did the alpha raptor go? Oh, there it is. Now I gotta get rid of these stupid Argentavises. Oh, I'm glitching.
I can't get hold of it. Oh, did you crash?
No.
Oh, I didn't know because we were all the way up in the air, so I didn't know.
I'm not even on Luna.
Yeah, well, me and Luna are stuck up in the air then.
Oh, great. Would you go away, you stupid Argentavis? Well, Alpha Raptor is dead.
Yay!
Now the next project is to figure out how to get Luna.
Ooh, it's a pretty view up here, y'all. You can see the little bit of the red and the blue obulus.
So I'm
Which
gonna.
I actually went and did the first two obulus. I just got to make it to the green one now.
We got James to feature his tames. We're going to go see him. Nick would like to get his dinosaurs in order, so we will go and feature his next week's video. Alright, so me and Jessie are going to do another recording. Hers is going to be different from mine of James's base because unfortunately mine wasn't recording whenever I was here yesterday. And James isn't here either. I told him that 6:30 would be good, but he never really responded, and it's almost 7:30. So I'm going to go ahead and review his animals without him here, since I know which ones it is. But he has several wolves, so here's one of them, and he's really good at breeding. He got a couple. Here's a unicorn, and he's got him some arthropluras. Here's some of their wolves. This one maybe, I'm not sure, but I do know that he has one that's green. It's right over here. One of his tribe mates just got on. He don't even care. It's like I'm supposed to be here. Okay. Anyway, this is his mutated wolf here, and it has really good stats. The health is pretty.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
Yeah, the health on that thing is crazy.
Yeah, this one is 10,261, but he's got one over here that is 12,449. And they die. They're wolves, a couple of them. He has one that's pretty high, but I think that it's possible that this one could have maybe a mutated stat. I don't know. But he has a few gigas. Go ahead.
It kind of really depends on when you're breeding if you get a mutated wolf, because mutated animals are like really, really rare. And if you get really lucky and you breed enough times and you get one, then you're really lucky you can even get the stats on those wolves.
Right, and it's rare, but as much as he breeds, it's not surprising that he would have them. And there's different types of mutated. There's two different types, I think, of mutation you get. You get a color mutation, where the wolf is a different color than what it's supposed or it would usually be. Like this one here, it's got a green back. And then there's stat mutation, where there's stats that are a lot stronger than what they should be if it wasn't mutated. But he has a few orgies up there. For some reason, he's got a wolf. And then, let's see, he has a few Allosauruses, several gigas. Not gigas. Griffins, very pretty griffins. And
oh yeah, they were pretty.
He was showing us his giga that he has. It's this one here named Lady Giga. And I think it's because the health is so high. 36,458. And he tamed this Giga. So he got a good find.
Yeah.
And then he has this one. They dyed this one a pretty color. And that's a lady. Level 80 Sarco. And it has a Rex.
I just got to show the 3 animals that he did, but what she's showing you is kind of the gist of what he has in his base. So he does his animals pretty good, and he has pretty good stats on, like she said, with his mutated animals. They're actually really pretty cool, but like we both said, they're pretty rare.
Right. And he has bred his Rexes. I haven't seen any of those. I guess they're probably up there. I'll fly up there and look. And for whatever reason, this isn't his, but it's in there. He has a couple Bronos. Got him a Mammoth. And he has a few Quetzals. He is really good at breeding Quetzals. And like I was talking about, a mutated stat. He has one, I think, has a stat mutation with health, just like the wolf. It's right here, and it's 20,791, and that is like crazy high for a Quetzal. Plus, it's level 90 on top of that. So, he has a really good, and I think he bred this one, so he got a really lucky find with that one. And I like the color of that one too. So,
yeah.
And then there's his Spinos. I'm gonna fly to the top and show what tames he has there. Hop on. Stupid game. And then here are some of his other tames he has. He's got a nice blue Rex. He bred that one, I see. And then he's got a berry. Couple Quetzals up here. Paraceratherium and a lot of nice tames. So the last thing that I'm going to talk about with Jesse is going to be the rating of the base. This is something that we've decided that we're going to do since Nick mentioned this to us, that might be a good idea. From a 1 to a 5, 1 being worst, 5 being the best. I give this base a 5. Simply because he put a lot of work into it, considering where it came from. He has it well built out where he has plenty of room for his tames. Plus, he has this really nice garden area. He has him a separate pen over here. I think might be for breeding or something. I'm not totally sure. And he even has an elevator platform over here where he keeps some of his tames. So,
yeah, I agree.
So considering the work that he's put into it, I definitely give him a 5. It probably could be bigger, but to each their own. What do you think, Jesse?
I agree with that. He did put a lot of work into it, because I think, like, when I mentioned in my footage that when we first met James, his base didn't look like that at all. I mean, he's put a lot of time and effort into what he wanted to build for himself as well as his tribe members that are there. But yeah, I give it a 5 too, because that's not so much the fact that his tames are cool and his animals are really cool. It's just the fact that he put so much time and effort into it, and I think so far that's the only big land one that we've seen like that, in that type of way. We've seen the other ones before, but his just looks really cool, and he took a lot of time, and there was a lot of planning into that. So I agree with Danielle that I give it a 5.
This I think is Joe's place. Yeah, this is Joe's place. This one here.
Oh, okay.
This one here. He used Behemoth too. Is next place.
Oh, I did it again. What the hell? I crashed again.
Anyway, so we're gonna take a brief mission. Go grab you some drinks and some popcorn while we wait for Jessie to recover from her crashing episodes. This is like the 10th one in a row. Thank you. Alright, this is next base. We decided we would do a before and after since he helps us so much on the videos and stuff. So we're going to come over here. Don't mind Jessie. I had to carry her because she was having some problems which is why we're having to film it like this.
Yeah, it was a pretty red type of brick color.
Yeah, it was real nice. He has a few tames. He's going to bring some more, but we're going to feature him in next week's video. We're going to do something new on the multiplayer videos. What we want to do is go and feature everybody on the server that we can, and basically do a grade 1 to 5. This was an advice from Nick, and we'll show off tames, show off the person that owns the tames, and then we'll grade their base on our opinion. This is strictly our opinion on what we think about the base. 1 being the worst, 5 being the best.
So when we went over next base like we did, we just did a flyby, but next week we'll have to do his tames. But kind of like what we just did with James's place as well. We're just going to rate them that way. We think it's best to be fair that way, to rate them that way. I hope you guys will like the bases. I mean, they're pretty cool bases, for at least from what I saw of next before I had my crashing issue and had to reinsert the clip a little bit different. But anyways, yeah, that's what we're planning on doing. I hope you guys will like it, like the bases that we go to. Like Danielle said, they put a lot of time and effort and work and resources into those. I mean, those bases just don't happen overnight. I mean, they take planning and time and all sorts of things. So,
if you think about it, all the stone that it takes to mine, or not to mine, but to harvest, or metal, I mean, that's a lot of metal to be able to build something like this. Just imagine the stone it takes to do the whole way around. And some people go over and beyond even what we have done. It takes a lot of time, it takes a lot of patience, and it takes a lot of creativity. And I think that people on the server should be able to show off what they've done on here and done the time to make these places and take the time to tame these tames, because, or, you know, some of them have bought the tames, but, you know, it doesn't matter. They still had to work to buy that tame. So I think it would be good for everybody on the server to at least be shown and show that there is appreciation for what people do on the game.
Yeah. I agree. I most definitely agree.
So we're going to try and do this 1 person a week. Being that Nick has gave us the most advice on the games, we're going to feature him in a before and after when he's finished. He has some things that he's wanting to touch up on his base. So there will be a before piece, and then the next week there will be an after piece. James will be the feature of next week. James will be the feature for this video. Okay, so this is the conclusion of the video. We're very much apologize for all the problems that we're having with the crashing and everything. It seems like everybody on the server is having problems with this. So we're going to try and get what we can uploaded. If you would, please like and subscribe if you haven't already done so. You can follow me on Instagram, Twitter, or TikTok, where I post videos of my pets. Thanks so much for watching.